Welcome to the world of au pair care. Since 1989, au pair care has facilitated the placement of over 8,000 international au pairs with American families. Participation in the au pair care program has provided these families and their children with a unique child care and cultural exchange experience. Highly qualified au pairs from diverse cultures such as Western and Eastern Europe, South America, South Africa, and Australia have been welcomed into the homes of American families. Au pairs provide flexible child care while living as a family member in communities throughout the United States. Both host families and au pairs have found this to be the experience of a lifetime. Each au pair is thoroughly screened and completes an extensive application. Our overseas representatives personally interview every applicant before acceptance into the program. All au pairs are secondary school graduates between the ages of 18 and 26, conversant in English, and have documented their child care experience.
I'm trying to put me in a position, would I like this girl to be au pair of my kids, you know, and what are the qualities I would like for my au pair? It is that they are responsible, that they are well-natured, well-balanced, that they have a very good previous child care experience.
Au pairs begin their year in New York City, participating in an orientation and child care training program. In preparation for their new responsibilities, each au pair will take classes in child development and child safety taught by certified instructors. First aid instruction is provided, as well as the opportunity to qualify for CPR certification.
I think the greatest benefit of the orientations is that it gives the au pairs a sense of security. They realize they're in this with other au pairs, they develop a support system here in New York, and they go away with confidence.
While in New York City, au pairs will have an opportunity to see some of the sights and experience the cultural life of the city. When the training is completed, au pairs will join their host family with a greater understanding of child care in America, more confident in their abilities, and having made new friends from around the world.
So did you enjoy New York? Yes? How many of you got out for a walk on the town?
All of us.
Yes?
Everybody.
The confidence that's building up in them just from having such intense instruction here is invaluable.
What are we going to do when we see our host families? We're going to pick them out in the crowd, we're going to smile, and we're going to give them a warm hug and say hello to the children.
I think they have to have a good attitude and look at it as an adventure for them, you know, that's going to be a very positive force in their life, not only today, but in the future for them. And I think they need to be flexible and really think about the commitment before making it and make sure it's right for them.
Before we had an au pair and I went back to my career, I felt like I could do nothing 100%. At work, I was worrying about the children, and at home, I worried about what I didn't get done. And with an au pair, I felt like I could leave for the day and just feel my children were safe and well cared for and happy, and I could really concentrate on my job. And when I came home, I had the energy to really give 100% to the children. So it was a great solution for me personally.
It's a good preparation for becoming a parent yourself. Because it's not, a lot of people think it's easy. Taking care of kids, that's easy. It's fun all the time, but it's hard work too, especially when it's not your own kids. When it's somebody else's kids, you have to really think about that you don't do something that the parents would never do. It's really helpful, I think, in a lot of ways to be an au pair, both in taking care of children and also in the cultural aspect, to get to know another culture so well.
I've learned about the flag. It's all blue and it has a big yellow cross in it, and I learned that people in Sweden like black licorice.
I certainly have learned a lot about Sweden and the cultures there, and I think that's the bottom line, is that you get such a better perspective, and the kids also get a better perspective on the world at large, because it is a global economy, and being able to point on a globe and say that, you know, you're from the other side of the globe. Just that simple fact, I think, opens up, at least in our case, Ryan's and Nicholas's mind.
The field staff have been very, very supportive. We haven't really had any problems where we've had to call our area director and talk to her and help her, you know, to problem solve with us. But she calls us monthly. She has wonderful activities that she organizes for all the au pairs in the area. They've gone to area museums, into the city, different things. So I think Josie arrived and felt she had the support and social life that she needed, and that would make her happy here.
The field staff enjoys the role of easing the transition for the au pairs when they first arrive into a new culture. Their primary role is to assure a successful year for everyone.
2, 3. All right!
Most of the area directors are parents themselves, so they can draw from a wide range of their own family experiences. The area directors live within 1 hour of their families, so they're physically accessible if they need to be. They need to be there to mediate. Host families and au pairs know that they will get a response within a very reasonable time frame if they have any questions or issues.
We wanted someone who was going to live with us, and for a couple of reasons. One is to be part of our family, so that they really get to know us, know the children, have a really good, strong bond there. And the other reason is that we wanted someone who would be flexible to adapt to schedule changes as our work schedules change, as the children's school and activities schedules change. Those were some of the things that we thought about when we decided to go with an au pair, and the things that we continue to think about as we have stayed over the years with that option.
What I would recommend to somebody who wants to become an au pair at au pair care is to love children. Since I've come to the US, I've taken classes at Stanford about Greek tragedy. It was pretty interesting. And I will take a class at Stanford again about, I don't know, maybe about Fitzgerald.
When a new au pair arrives, the hardest time is the first couple of weeks, when they're getting over the culture shock and the idea that, oh my goodness, I've left my family behind for a whole year, and I don't know anybody, and I'm not that comfortable yet speaking the language. Most of them speak English quite well, but it takes a few weeks for them to become more fluent in being able to express themselves. We just try to be, as friendly and as helpful as we possibly can.
My idea about the US has changed pretty much. I came here and, yeah, I wasn't expecting that much, but now it's kind of, I really like it. It's really different from what I know before.
It's been a great interchange of ideas and personality, and she's become a friend of the family. I think a friend of the family for life.
My year in America as an au pair has been an amazing experience. I've met so many new friends, I've learned all about the American culture, and I've improved my English skills a lot. It's been a great year. I would recommend to anybody to come here as an au pair for a year. It's a great experience, and if I had the opportunity, I would do it again. The hardest part about being an au pair will be saying goodbye to all my new friends and my host family, but I'll know I'll always have a home in America to come back to.
The au pairs and their host families who have just shared their experience with you came together through the Au Pair Care program. Their year together has been a time of exchanging ideas, sharing different cultures, making new friendships, and opening up new worlds to their children. We invite you to become a part of Au Pair Care and share the experience of a lifetime. For more information, please contact Au Pair Care at 1-800-4-AU-PAIR.